everyone. This is Mirna from Happiness Academy, and today we talk about flow. And we're gonna go to three kind of tips and or exercises of how you can explore and build up a bit more flow in your life. But before that, let's just shortly define what is flow. So flow is this state of full immersion, you can say, or optimal experience, they call it as well. The state in which we feel fully involved, immersed in activity that we are doing. And it's an activity that's potentially a bit challenging for us and that's taking us towards some goal. Yet throughout that activity, we feel intense sense of enjoyment and presence in that activity. We are not thinking about anything else. We kind of lose ourselves within that activity in a very enjoyable way. Maybe you're recognizing it. Usually it's most common to experience it in different sports or different games, but it can also be in a conversation, even in reading, at work, in many different situations. Flow is, for me, first of all, one of my favorite concepts and topics from positive psychology, but as a trainer, also one of the most challenging ones. And I'll share why, because it will be important for our tips and tricks. So flow, the challenge with flow is the whole point is you lose yourself in it. And in that sense, it's a little bit like sleep. You know, if you're laying in bed and you go like, now I'm going to sleep, now I'm going to sleep, now I'm going to sleep, then you're usually not going to sleep. And it's kind of same with flow. You can't just go and come and go like, yeah, I want to have more flow. I'll have flow now, flow. let me train it. It's not like meditation, for example, where you can sit down and say, now I'm meditating. In flow, you can't say, now I'm in flow, which makes it very kind of elusive and challenging to train it. And we have to approach it in a very gentle way and kind of from different perspectives and a kind of exploratory way and very gentle way. So these three tips that I'm going to propose for you to explore, these three exercises, are also built in this way, to explore it gently, to get some ideas, to get some new thoughts about how you could be approaching it, yet doing it quite kind of open-minded and soft in a way. First exercise that can help us build more flow in our life is to journal about our flow experiences. And that can be, or that could be, journaling about our childhood experiences of flow. What were the activities we really liked to do as a kid and that put us in flow? And then also our adolescent activities of flow and our adult, or maybe just younger adult and then adult now activities of flow. First of all, what were the activities that put us in flow? And are we still doing them, by the way? And then also, what were some of the environments in which flow was happening for us often? What were some of the people or just circumstances in which we were experiencing it? This will usually give us quite some insights into kind of common connections between what was existing for us as a kids, what's existing now, what can we learn from that past, or what are things that we need to let go because something changed and that doesn't work for us anymore. So just this kind of reflection and reminding ourselves can help us to just keep flow more in mind, build more of it, but also get some new ideas of what works well for us. Then the second exercise or skill to develop that will really help us with the flow is a practice of our attention. So it can be through anything like meditation, through different exercises of focus and concentration. But the point with this one is that key to flow is the ability to be present, to keep our attention on the activity, to keep our focus on the activity. And that's something that with today's world, with all this input and all the things happening and all the stimuli we are getting from the outer world, it's really difficult. So anything you can do to make your attention span stronger, to make your presence in the activity stronger, anything related to mindfulness will be helpful for flow. So train that muscle of attention. If you don't have another idea, meditation is a great way to start that. And then the third tip or trick how to have more flow is to grab a friend, somebody who seems like a flowy person who's in flow often, and talk to them. Talk to them about their experiences of flow. What are the activities that put them in flow? How does it feel? When does it work? When it doesn't work? Just kind of share experiences and ideas. And the purpose of that is there are two purposes actually. One is you will get a bit of accountability there. You might start reminding yourself or each other a bit more, to think about flow actively, to just kind of be aware that flow can exist in our everyday life. But the second reason is also because friends often give us really cool new ideas. And one of the things that can be useful for flow, one of the things, now this is a longer discussion, I'm not going to go into it, but one of the things that can benefit flow in some circumstances is novelty. Simply because, as we said, for flow, um, attention is important, that we really put our attention in something, and novelty tends to be literally evolutionary thing that's made to capture our attention through curiosity and through just something new going on. So one of the things you also could experiment with gaining more flow is to experiment with doing more new things and with kind of being captured by novelty. Now, there are many, many more ways to explore flow, but I hope these three gave you some good ground to start exploring already, to embed it a bit more in your life. Yeah, and to make it, yeah, to enrich your life with a bit more flow and understand a bit better what flow experience means for you. If you're curious to explore more, you're very welcome to join us on the workshop. If you don't want to join us on the workshop or cannot, that's perfectly fine as well. I think this is already pretty nice starting ground for you to start digging into the topic, exploring the topic. Yeah, and of course, keep on reading about it, keep on exploring it. See you maybe at workshop, maybe somewhere else. I wish you a great day, and I wish you, yeah, some flow sometime soon. Bye.